was good at, where did we get that? Jack and Rose, I think. I don't know. They get it at the salon.
So the break room.
Is that what we talk about?
Yeah. I am like trying to wash away my coffee breath.
One thing about the break room, and then I'm going to give you the floor. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit here because that's your space. You're not making money sitting in the break room.
True. But we could be.
But you could be.
We could be.
And that's what you're going to do.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. I'm already trying to okay. I don't want to be TikTok famous, right? But I do enjoy TikTok. I enjoy making them. Right. I think they're fun. And I don't know if this is cringy, but I think I'm funny.
And you laugh at yourself.
I do.
And that's funny.
Yeah.
I think that's the funniest.
I just enjoy making them. Thanks to Sophie, because I wouldn't know how to do TikToks if it weren't for her.
Really?
Yeah. So,
and where is Sophie?
Where is she? Oh my gosh, I could tell you.
No, I'm just saying, like, she wants nothing to do with anything.
Right, but I actually wonder, is she at work or is she here?
No, she'll be here.
She's at work.
No, she's at work. She's at the salon working where she needs to be, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good for her.
See, I swear, I say Sophie and look who comes because she's... Hey! What are you doing?
That dog's got some lashes.
She's a pretty girl.
That's crazy.
She just got her hair done yesterday, didn't you? Got to go to the beauty salon, yeah. You love it. She was so excited to see me because she hadn't seen me for like 5 days. And then I picked her up, and she hates that place. Well, she doesn't really like it. Okay.
My dogs had to go be...
Can you say hi?
Boarded. They probably... Oh. I just picked them up this morning, threw them in the house, and ran. I know. I could hear them crying.
Oh.
I know.
It breaks my heart. Okay, break room.
Yes. Excuse me. There is just so much, a whole other side of us as in stylists, that people would probably love to see. And all of it goes on in the break room. And we have to like constantly check ourselves because we are cackling too loudly. And like Jenny has her facial clients right there.
We have some very quiet services going on.
Right. Well, we're not very quiet people, but and Emily is the one, like, she's so funny.
Yeah, she is.
She actually just texted a couple of us the other night and she was like, okay, I need you guys to be brutally honest. Do you think I'm funny? And we were all like, yes, of course. And she was like, well, Luke does not think I'm funny. He thinks I'm just like silly. I'm like, no, like, you crack me up. She's so funny. And
she sits there and like I hear her laughing and I go in the break room to peek in to see like a joke or whatever, and she's by herself.
Oh yeah.
Like watching her phone. Okay, like so laughing so loud.
She had a client who would always text her and say, I need a buzz, like a buzz cut. She buzz cuts his hair, right? Okay. This is like a normal thing he does. He texts her when he needs a haircut and says, I need a buzz.
He just texts her, I need a buzz. And that's her cue to...
Yes. Okay, so appointment. Last time he needs a haircut, he texts her, he switched things up on her. He said, oh no, don't do that to us. He said, can you give me a buzz? Pause him on the phone. And he was like, hello? And they're just chatting. She's like, hey, what's going on?
Oh my God, I'm so uncomfortable for her right now.
And he's like, just, nothing, just driving around. And she's like, okay, so what'd you need? And he's like, oh, a haircut. And she was like, oh my gosh, I thought you wanted me to call you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and he was like, no, I did not.
Just doing what I always do.
So oh my God. These types of things like happen all the time, and they make for like, those are the stupid things that go viral. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the most ridiculous random things. So I think we could totally make a good solid TikTok page off of just like content from us at the salon being ourselves.
Yeah. When do we start this? So you work the salon when?
all day tomorrow.
No, I'm just saying, like, on a regular basis, you work
I never
Mondays and
understand
Thursdays?
your questions. Yes.
Mondays and Thursdays.
Yeah.
So you should make it like Thursdays.
Or, yeah.
TikTok Thursdays in the break room.
Okay, yeah.
Or something, because I feel like most of the girls work on Thursdays.
Yes, they do.
And this should be a weekly thing. And then you could post it like on Friday and you could
We
call
gotta
it.
have it a daily thing. I gotta get...
Girl, honey, okay, you and I are so much alike, right? But you cannot do it daily. You can't commit to daily. You're gonna have another baby. You're gonna get a tummy tuck. You're gonna coach cheer. You also are gonna start doing permanent jewelry again.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
We are just
except for one thing, I am not having another baby.
Yeah, jokes. Like
Kyle would...
But
He would
you're like
leave.
me.
We'd
You want to
never
do it
see him
all.
again.
You want to do it all.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to like understand.
Okay, so...
But every day would be
I don't
amazing.
have to be there every day. I can just go
Oh,
and record
yeah.
and save.
Okay.
Silly.
Sorry.
Silly goose.
So yeah, every day, hold her accountable.
Yeah, no, I won't be there every day. Absolutely not.
But yeah, I think
Me
that's
and my kids have
But I
full
think
time.
that's like when the girls get ready on Thursdays. You know, they'll be like, "Oh, it's TikTok Thursday."
Yeah, I wish that I
And then
could
we
get
could
them
get-
to commit
oh.
to like being there a half hour early. Because even when I was like doing reels and stuff before, I would be like, "Hey, can you come in just like 20 minutes early and just
And would they?
help me with this?" No, not usually. But they were good about like carving
Because I
a little
really want to
time out
start.
of their day.
I really want to start playing them on the media screen. I mean, that thing is just sits there, and
Yeah.
which we are kind of busy. We have some things going on, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
I think that would be great, and you could even like I know this stuff happens in the break room, but you could even get clients involved. They would love that. I bet, don't you think?
Yes, I agree.
So, like Sophie does a lot of those reels with her clients, and I felt jaded when I didn't get a video. I was like, why didn't I get a video
Do you
with
remember when
you?
we did the one video with you and it was the show me your money or show me the money or whatever? And like you were so excited because you were like, yes, I get to be on a TikTok. And then we like
That was funny.
made fun of, not made
was
fun of
so
you.
funny.
We pranked you. Pranked ya. That's what my kids say. Pranked ya.
Well, I'll be honest, I was a little jealous because like Sophie was always doing all these TikToks with you because you were her mentor, which is the way I wanted it. But it was like you two all the time. And then when I saw the one where she was like, Mom, Mom, I'm like, this is enough. No.
Those, okay. And so
But no, those are so cute.
yeah, and I would post those on my personal TikTok, and like I used to get excited if I would get like 300 views, you know?
Yeah.
And then I would post one with Sophie, and it would get like thousands of views, and I'm like, that little bitch. It's because she's cute and skinny and young.
Exactly.
That little.
Why do you think I'm using you for my podcast? Because you're cute, skinny, and young.
I am back on the Ozempic, so hopefully we'll get back to the skinny. Ridiculous. I was looking at pictures of
Have you
last
taken
summer.
it yet?
Yes.
You didn't feel
Trying to OD on it. I want to bathe in
You're
it.
gonna get so sick.
I don't care.
You're gonna get so sick.
Don't care. And
Have you
that's
been?
Not a healthy choice.
Have you been sick?
No.
When did you take it last?
Thursday. Well, I wanted to take it before my trip so that I didn't eat like a.
And did you?
Yeah. Did I eat a lot? No. But I will say, last time I was in South Carolina, I was in the height of my like weight loss with semaglutide, right? And I overdid it. And I went to South Carolina the entire trip. I seriously ate maybe 1,000 calories.
This last time?
No, the time before,
right.
last summer. I looked back at pictures and I was like, ooh, that wasn't good. I shouldn't have looked that skinny. So I'm not going to overdo it this time.
But I will tell you that I've noticed that if you've been off of it for so long, which you have, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think that since you took the shot, you're
Do you feel like you have almost like an immunity built up to it?
which is why, like when I first started taking the shot, I literally couldn't eat anything. Same, right?
Yeah.
But now I'll go weeks and not take a shot, and then I'll take a shot. Well, it hasn't kicked in that fast yet until like I take it the second time or the third time. So even if I take it that first week, I'm still eating like I'm not on it.
Yeah.
and I'm not sick.
I'm not.
I don't know. I'm just not taking it anymore because I can't stand not feeling good.
I don't get that way. I'm
That's
back up
good.
to like, I've had it it's built back up.
Yeah.
So like I was trying to eat. It was bad yesterday.
Well, and everybody knows themselves, right? Like, you know what you eat when you're hungry or when you're on the shot, when you're not on the shot. So,
anyways, that's off topic. But
right.
yeah, back to.
You know what I'm excited about is our tiny tat party.
Oh, yes. That is going to be so fun. Natural
Why don't you
ink,
tell them about it?
Natural. I have to like remember. I don't want to say this girl's name wrong. Yeah, Natural Ink and Aesthetics. I think she's from Tiffin, Ohio. She is coming and she is going to do like a tiny tat party. I don't know if it's really called tiny tat, but they have to be like 4 inches or smaller because I think we have 10 people that are.
We didn't get 12?
I don't think so.
So does that mean that we could get like if 2 other people that weren't from the salon to come in?
Well,
because I've had a couple people ask.
We said that we were not doing that because this is a salon building.
Oh.
Okay, well at least that's what I told Sophie.
Well, Sophie probably wanted to have all 20 friends, right? Or
I
something.
don't know. She can do that on her own. I can help her set that up if she wants.
Yeah. No, but
yes, so this girl, she does like the fine line tattoos. And
fine line, yeah.
Yeah, and she is coming in and she will like tattoo all of us, whoever wants to be, of course. And yeah, we're just gonna have like food, drinks, all sorts of fun.
But what like is all the other girls gonna be there?
Everyone's obviously invited.
Well, you had to sign up.
Yeah, anyone that has signed up, basically.
Right.
It's a 6-hour event. I think it's $1,200, and that's obviously includes all of our tattoos. I didn't think it did at first. I thought that was just like her, and then we had to like pay. I don't know, because I mean, tattoo artists, like that is a big deal, and I'm sure like it's got to be.
And the way it works,
it requires
right, is
so
that
much skill.
They just do like at least 4 inches, and then she'll do everyone for that price.
Yeah.
So if we had 12 of us, it would only be $100.
Right. So I think it's 120 a piece.
So what happens if she gets through all of us and she still has another hour?
I guess you're getting
you can keep getting more.
I don't know. I guess
because I have 2. I want
do it.
You're getting make it happen, right?
No.
Uh-huh.
I am right on my butt cheek.
No, we're gonna get matching ones. Where should we get them?
Okay. Well, can they just be like an M?
No, I don't care. But that's what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna make it happen. I was gonna get let them, but everyone's doing that now.
Let them. Yeah.
Let them. So I'm gonna.
Plus, I'm not letting them do anything. Absolutely not. I don't believe in that.
No. Mel Robbins, the let them theory.
I ain't doing that theory.
Oh,
I am not. Imagine if I
you're not letting
do everything he wanted. No, because I will be like, hey, no, I want you to stay home this weekend. And he'll be like, well, I want to go, blah, blah, blah.
Let him.
I ain't letting you.
Well,
no.
True.
We got 3 kids. You're staying your ass
Talk
here.
to Mel about that.
You're wiping butts too, buddy. Not just me. But the tables are turned and I'm like, see ya.
I think that
let me, not let
think
him.
it means in like relationships when you're.
That is a relationship.
Well, that's true.
I know what you're saying. I'm just teasing.
But I'm excited about that because I probably would never have gone and done it myself. You know, I've been wanting a little one. And so now I'm excited.
Yeah. I was going to try to hide that one for my mom, but this last time I got another tattoo, she cried.
Well, you should do what I did with my mom. So it was me and my mom and Taylor, who was graduating high school. So she was 18, and we all went and got
I know, I had that same tattoo.
Look, I'm showing the microphone. Anyways, my mom cried, so she's petrified of needles. But if we included her, she wouldn't give me such a hard time about it, which I would have done anyways. But she could not sit still, and she was shaking so bad that they could barely get into the skin. And so within a week or two, well, and if you see it now, it looks like a comma because it didn't go deep in. But yeah, so
That's fun.
I love my little one. And so Taylor, who's having my first grandson, if she's looking at her hand right now, we have the same heart.
Me and my friend did that. And then we kind of went through a falling out. And that was obviously bad. But
Well, yeah, what would you have done? Just, I mean, a heart's a heart.
We're very close again.
Okay.
Yeah. I was her maid of
Because
honor.
it's because of that tattoo.
Sometimes we'll just randomly send a picture to each other of it. Like,
It's
if we
because of
haven't
that
talked in a while.
tattoo. You guys were probably got mad at each other for something stupid.
She hated.
And then you
Kyle.
look down and you're just like, "Ugh, we've just been through too much." So it's that little.
We did go through a lot together. Woo.
She didn't like Kyle.
She did not.
Does she now?
Oh, yeah. She was in our wedding. I was in her wedding. Our kids are, my
think
kids
that
are
happens
close
a
with
lot
my
because
stepkids. Yeah. It's fun. Our husbands are close. Yeah. Life happens, but
So back to the TikTok.
yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna do TikToks on Thursdays with the girls in the break room. And it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be funny, and then
Wait, also, I want to know. So there's a way for like people listening to the podcast to like respond to us, right? Okay. So anyone listening, I want to know if you want to see like tutorial type things. I know that it's 2025 and we have like all sorts of gadgets and whatever, but people are still like really struggling with curling their own hair. So we could always do that. But I also, if this is something that people think like they just love the lighthearted like silliness of like behind the scenes, then we'll keep it like that. But if anybody wants the like tutorials or how-tos or, you know, whatever, then we could do that too.
that would be fun.
Yeah.
But you're right. There is a lot of YouTubes and stuff. But I think learning from somebody that they know, you know.
Yeah. Which we've also talked about doing like a cocktails and curls or something like event for people to sign up and come into the salon, and we can like teach them obviously how to style their hair. So that is also
I would love to get into events. It's just, I just go over the top and then I stress out and then I just don't know if it's worth it because I feel like, you know, do you think that would go well? Maybe
I do think it would go well. I think that you don't need to stress over it.
that's, yeah. And go all out, like over the top.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be over the
Right.
I would say if there is any salon drama, obviously we talk about it in the break room.
Hopefully.
But it's never like
It's somebody's having a bad day, right?
yes,
Because
it's not
of their
ever
personal life.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. It's all personal. It's never like salon. She pissed me off, whatever. It's like
Is it almost like, remember in high school, not even high school, grade school, when you and your best friend, like, you had to tell her a story because you're at recess or whatever, and then the bell rang and you had to get in line? And okay, so is that how it is? Like, you guys are in the break room, and then when Jody says Morgan, it's like,
yes.
and then you go to your client and you can't wait.
And yes,
Until you're
like
back there.
finishing out the break. You're like, they're still telling their story, and you're like, okay, but I gotta go. And it's like, I love my clients and I love doing hair, but I also want to get back and hear the rest.
And hear what's happened. Yeah, there's so much FOMO because
that's the worst when everyone else is in the back room and you are the only one up there foiling.
yeah,
You're like, God,
It
what is
happens-
going on?
like, I feel like someone's experienced that at least once.
It's the
It's
worst.
like the timing was bad today. Like everyone's having lunch, laughing, having so much fun, and you're literally sitting there.
Oh yeah, that's the worst. And I feel like that the like camaraderie is the best at like Christmas time. Like, everyone is there, everyone's busy. It's the busiest time, and we're just like, it's so much fun.
Yeah, and the food and one thing I will. It took me a while to actually give you guys a big break room,
Which we
like
didn't.
that.
I never cared.
Right. They're just the layout and stuff. But now that you guys do have it, I love it for
so
you
sorry,
guys.
no
And I will never take it away. With this big of a team,
Yeah.
and as much as you guys like to eat and together and stuff, nobody leaves for lunch.
No. Oh, it's so funny because like Kyle will get so mad because he's like, Morgan, you DoorDash to Panera, you could walk to Panera.
We ain't got
And I'm
time
like,
for that.
No, I would probably miss something. I don't want to leave. I'm not leaving the
Yeah.
salon, especially when it's cold outside. That's not happening. But I don't even I love to shop, and I am so close to TJ Maxx and Walmart and going to be Target soon. And all of my favorite places, but I still I don't want to leave because I don't want to miss something.
Yeah. And I know that a lot of the girls too will stick around after work too until just talking.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Agreed.
So I am super glad. But now that I know we're doing this TikTok thing, I'm going to get some organization in there.
Okay.
Put it on my list
Hey,
of things to do.
we could probably.
Oh yeah, for now,
to be a little cleaner.
Don't wait for me
I won't.
to start it.
Okay.
You go for it, and then just know that probably each week something new.
Will be different.
And
That could be a fun thing. People could guess what's different in the break room this week.
I would love it. That would keep me Let's do that. That would keep me going.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay.
Alrighty. Well, stay tuned.
Sounds good.
Peace. Bye.